SNTV and Savannah News. We are the best. One more time, brother. We are the best. My sister, oh yeah. Savannah News. We are the best. If you want to hear the truth about what's happening, we are the best. SSN television for your information. Listen, Savannah News. We are the best. We are the best. Canada, Toronto. We are the best. Are you ready? Yeah. Savannah News. We are the best. We are the best. Keep truth without fear. Savannah News. We are the best. It's my choice. It's your choice. Nobody. Savannah. We are the best. One more time, my brother. We are the best. My sister. Savannah News. We are the best. Regular movie. True life story. Savannah News. We are the best. One more time, my brother. We are the best. My sister. Savannah News. We are the best. Canada, Toronto. Are you ready for your information? Savannah News. We are the best. SSN TV for your information. Listen, Savannah News. We are the best. Savannah News. We are the best. Present Jimmy Adekunle. Listen.
Yes, good morning from here, my fellow viewers across the whole world. I still remain Olujimi Adekunle Lejoka, the of Savannah News Television, situated in Toronto, Canada. And as usual, we always bring to you news of Africa. Not Nigeria alone, news of Africa. Because very soon we'll be going to South Africa, we'll be going to Namibia, we'll be going to Tanzania. But for today, we are still on Nigerian news. And before we go in, I'm using this medium to appeal to you to kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Savannah News Television. Kindly subscribe and push the like button for us to continue giving you news as it's unfold. Having said that, quickly we will be going to the news today. What is making the headline today? In the various newspaper, and as usual, first on the list is the Vanguard. The Vanguard, and corruption allegations. Ayo Adebanjo response to BC Akande. You can find that on the Vanguard newspaper. This one is so funny. Man electrocuted while trying to steal transformer cables in Gombe. He met his death while he's trying to steal transformer cable in Gombe State. Insecurity. China to send criminal investigation experts to Nigeria. That is coming from the envoy, Chinese envoy. They are sending criminal investigation expert. Does it mean that our own CID have failed? COVID-19 cases, deaths in America triple in 2021. That is coming from WHO. This is worrisome. This is worrisome. Biden, that is the president of America, signed 2 executive orders target drug traffickers. There may not be safe haven for drug traffickers in the US. APC convention, youth inclusion should be the focus of our great party. That is credited to OBDK. OBDK is one of the APC stalwarts. Nigerian Dubai Road, AON commend Hadi Sirika and federal government. That is, they are commending the Minister of Aviation. Buhari leaves for Turkey, African Partnership Summit in Istanbul. He's going for a summit in Istanbul. We're still wondering where this our so-called Buhari is getting the power from. The Buhari that was falling at a campaign ground then he suddenly got the energy. Well, I don't want to say he's from Niger, the other one from Niger, but time will tell. Let's keep our finger crossed. FEC, that is Federal Executive Council, approves new salary structure for police. I think that is long overdue. If you hear what the police are receiving as salary, you'll be shocked, and you will know that that is the reason why corruption is everywhere in the police force, because man must work. Marriage registry controversy, what the court actually said. I think let us go into this story deeply for our viewers and others outside. The Federal High Court in Lagos has not barred the federal government-owned marriage registries of Ikoyi, Lagos, and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, from further contracting marriages under the Marriage Act 2004. Let us get deeper. It has, however, perpetually restrained the federal government through the Minister of Interior from further contracting marriages under the Marriage Act of 2004 within 4 local government council areas in 4 states. The councils are, so the 4 places where it is illegal for you to go and marry, they are listing Etiosa local government, that is Etiosa in Lagos State, it's illegal. Ego in Edo State, illegal to marry there. When you marry there, is ofutu fete. Owerri municipal in Imo State, ofutu fete. If you marry there, it has no legal backing. Port Harcourt City in Rivers State. These are the 4 areas that the court ruled. The other are contained in a certified true copy of the judgment of Justice Daniel Osiago, delivered last Wednesday, December 8, 2021, seen by our own correspondent on December 15. So you can see now the places. It's not everywhere you go to wed in federal registry that is illegal. Only 4, according to the judgment delivered by this chief judge, by this justice. So the issue of if you go to any federal government registry is illegal is not true. Only 4, so you can still avoid them. In fact, even the Ikoyi is not even among Etiosa. That's the one in Lagos. Ikoyi is still okay, and Ikoyi is where everybody is running to. All our people that are bringing Oyibo home, it's always in Ikoyi. So you people are still covered though. We should not scatter their homes in abroad. They are still covered. Ikoyi is still valid. That is where the point of call for Oyibos and our diaspora hustlers and other people. Anyway, I'm only joking, but Ikoyi is still very, very legal. It's only Etiosa in Lagos, that is in Morocco. Breaking fire outbreak at Balogun Market in Lagos Island. That is, it has always been like that. Every festive period, there is always fire in that market. And if you see how that market it is, the topography, there is nowhere even a fire service truck can get themselves to any inferno area, because the passage is it's just like a ghetto like market. So there's no how you can, even if there's a fire in somewhere in that market, to get to that place, maybe with firefighter to come to quench the fire, is a very hurricane task, because it's not a well planned market per se. You know, it's just like it's a shanty. Tension as gunmen abduct another monarch in Imo. You see that, as I said, it's every day. Every day. Rep asks IGP to probe abduction death of 5 engineers in Ebonyi. Can you imagine that? Akande is a neophyte, a beneficiary of a struggle he never took part in. That is credited to Pa Ayo Adebanjo. You hope you know Akande, Bisi Akande, who was the ACN, he was ACN chairman, he was one time governor, one time deputy governor in Osun State, and a close ally of Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Our sincerity will bring lasting solution to Niger Delta. That is coming from that young man, the Olu of Warri. What an advice. Communication Minister converses policy on digital economy. I hope you know the Communication Minister, the man that was accused of being a sympathizer of terrorists. Patami. Indigenes cry out as OML 29 oil spill spread to Ogbobia communities. That is the oil well. OML 29. They said it's splitting and it's spoiling all their natural resources there. You know. So Bola Ige, not Awolowo, funded Afenifere Akande. He said it was Bola Ige that funded Afenifere, not Awolowo. That is credited to Pa Akande. The Akande that Pa Ayo Adebanjo said is a neophyte. So go to the Vanguard, you will see more about those stories. These are elderly people in Yoruba land that are washing their lenients outside. So we don't even know who is a liar among them. But for Akande to have said it was Bola Ige that created Afenifere, not Awolowo, I don't know, but Awolowo still remain a factor. He still remain a factor in, if not even in Africa. So no matter what you say about him, he's still a factor. Awolowo made the likes of Bola Ige, so there is no big deal about who created that. From that, we now go to the Punch newspaper. To the Punch newspaper. This again is still coming. It's still the same rough fight between Adebanjo and Akande. Tinubu did not finance my Lekki home. I sold houses, land, took loan. Adebanjo replies Akande. He said that Tinubu did not finance his house, that he sold houses, land, and he took loan. That it wasn't Tinubu that financed his Lekki home. Lagos diploma holder filmed jumping into lagoon. Family search for body. I'm sure most of us have seen that video trending on social media where a young boy hung to a bridge and it was being filmed. And the argument is that the guy that filmed the guy that committed suicide should be arrested. But my argument is that the guy was filming him and was getting closer to him, and the guy there's no way the guy could get hold of him if he's not getting closer. And the moment the guy that wanted to commit suicide realized that the guy is coming closer, he jumped. So why should you blame the guy that filmed it? If the guy has not filmed it, how will we know that the guy committed suicide? It had been another story. They would have even said maybe they pushed him. So I don't know what is happening to our people. We are always so emotional with things. You can't blame the guy for filming him. If you watch the video very well, as the video was going on, the video was getting closer until the guy jumped, which means the guy was actually trying to get close to him to get hold of him. But before he got there, the guy just he took his life, which is his right to take his life. So he took his life. You don't have to blame the guy that filmed him. This one now is international one. I think is on tennis. Pliskova out of Australian Open due to broken hand. This one is just Adebanjo asks EFCC to probe Tinubu Akande sources of wealth. It's like asking a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. EFCC will not do that because Tinubu remain their leader in that party. You know, appointment of all these agencies is party line, and you don't. That is why we cannot have free and fair trials from these people. They will always shield their own party members. That is on the Punch newspaper. From the Punch now, we will move on to from the Punch newspaper. We will go now to the Guardian. We are now in the Guardian. At the Guardian now, let's go to international news. 75 fear dead in Haiti truck explosion amid fear toll will rise. 75 people have died in Haiti, you know, due to truck explosion. CAF won't postpone AFCON despite European clubs threatening to withhold players. That is still on the Guardian. We are still on the Guardian. Nigeria records 1,424 new COVID-19 cases in 14 states and FCT. Obasanjo Absalami Sultan order tasked federal government on constitutional review. Constitutional review have been dangling for a long time. Even during all these people that are now talking about it. During Absalam, they didn't review it. During Obasanjo, it wasn't reviewed. But now they're now saying it's time for federal government to look into that. You see, so I don't know. Senate approves Buhari's $5.8 billion 2018 to 2020 external borrowing request. Senate, as I said, if you listen to our review yesterday, Senate, National Assembly, they are nothing but just a rubber stamp sector of the government. That's just it. They are just nothing but a rubber stamp. Let's go to the sport now. Arsenal thrives despite Aubameyang grow as Premier League COVID-19 crisis deepens. I'm sure you are aware that even the Manchester United has been affected by positive rates of test of players in that team, Manchester United. May God help us about this virus. It seems the one that is this Omicron that is coming now is coming with a jet speed. And MPFL, that is Federation League, Nigerian Professional Federation League, Enyimba, Rangers, other guest sponsorship boost. France to ban non-essential UK travel over Omicron surge. Even here too in Canada, it's like they're bringing restrictions again of gathering and all stuff. So it's we just pray that it won't come so hard before the Christmas and New Year celebration. If not so, everybody will be indoor during that period. From the Guardian now, we now go to the Daily Post Nigeria. Daily Post Nigeria. We have here 5G, NCC clears air on Bola Tinubu's connection to Mafab communication. Tinubu is just appearing in every sector, everywhere is Tinubu. They are trying to clear the air in Mafab communication. I think Mafab got the bid. He won the bid of the new carriers in Nigerian telecommunication space. Desani. EFCC uncovers additional $72.87 million in Fidelity Bank. Goodness and mercy. And you will say Nigeria is not rich. They have been collecting money from this woman, collecting. It's not finishing. $72.87 million, not even naira. Obama do not have this money. Bill Clinton does not have this money. Justin Trudeau of here cannot smell this kind of money. $72.8 million US. EFCC uncovers additional $72.87 million in Fidelity Bank. Traced to Desani. This is something else. It's something else. It's still surprising. I don't know why human beings are like this. The money that they have recovered from this woman, even if he's spending 10 million naira every day, in the next 200 years, that money cannot be exhausted. Yobe, Buni, that is the governor of Yobe State, mourns 5 NYC members who died in road accident. Oh my God. May their soul rest in peace, and may God comfort the parents of this late NYC student. This what they went to serve their fatherland, and they made their debt. And this unconnected to corruption, because money allocated to our roads, to repair our roads, have been embezzled, and leads to death, lead to accident. Now 5 NYC members who are going for their service in Fairway Yobe met their death. It's unfortunate. This is coming again from in politics now. Why North Central should not trade presidency for any position. That is coming from APC leaders. Rofo fight is coming. Rofo fight is on the way in APC. Why North Central should not trade presidency for any position. APC leaders. Because we learned and we heard that Yaya Bello from the Central is going into, has been preparing himself to contest for the presidency. Well, we wish them the best of luck. Only persons trying to destroy our party claim factions exist. That is credited to Zamfara APC. They say there's no any faction in Zamfara APC. There's no any faction. So let's see how it goes. A lot of things a lot of changes, political changes will take place before 2023. We are all watching. We are all watching. Abducted Ilorin Emirate chief regains freedom after 8 days in captivity. And a high chief from Ilorin regained freedom after 8 days in captivity, and believe you me, there must be exchange of ransom money. Ransom must be paid before the chief. So imagine in captivity for 8 days. 8 days. This is serious. This one now is in Nollywood actor. We are now in entertainment. Nollywood actor Karibi Fubara is dead. Wow, Nollywood actor Karibi Fubara is dead. I don't really know him. May his soul continue to rest in peace. On the same entertainment again, International Magazine rejected my picture for looking too glamorous. That is credited to Chimamanda Adichie. Really? I think now from the Daily Post, we now move to the Nation newspaper. Presidency knocks Obasanjo over orders over attack on Buhari. If anybody is saying the truth, attack. If you are saying, I don't know, if you are in office, you should be prone to advice, prone to criticism, and that will make you adjust for the better. But here in Nigeria, the moment you say the truth or you criticize, they believe it's an attack. They believe it's an attack. We are still on the Nation newspaper. Reps to IGP investigate engineers' disappearance. That is those engineers that were kidnapped in Ebonyi. Bandits demand levies from Niger farmers. That is in Niger State. Bandits have taken over. They have formed their own government. They are demanding levies from farmers. Government within government. And Niger is just less than 2 hours from the seat of power. That is a signal that it's not rosy. And I read it somewhere that in a short while they may capture the seat of power. These people, if you can now make your own laws in the neighboring state of Niger, that farmers should be paying levy for them to have that effrontery, which means they have really gained ground in that state. Builders of collapsed Ikoyi building not certified. That's another one. You remember the Ikoyi building collapse, where we lost lots of several lives. They are now saying that the builders of collapsed Ikoyi building not certified. Where are our regulatory agencies? when this was going on. Sack of cartridges, that is cartridges for guns, smuggled petrol intercepted in Benue. Drunken policeman arrested in Osun. You should be dismissed, because that is where they keep people. When you are drunk and you are wearing the uniform and you are having the gun with you, the next thing is to create havoc. Because you are a risk to society. When you are drunk, you're having the gun with you and you're having the uniform. You can just you can go on a killing spree. That policeman should be dismissed from the force with immediate effect. Army dismisses ISWAP Yellowtide attack threat. That is how they will dismiss and they will say attack. ISWAP is a terrorist organization. It's like they have said they are going to attack maybe during the Christmas or New Year. Now the army are dismissing it. They are not attacking. Instead of them to be vigilant, they have made this same ISWAP has made their threat. They have made their threat before, and they executed it. You are coming out and say you should just dismiss it. Tomorrow now you hear that they invaded a community. With that, now I think we go to this one. Okay, there's another one interesting one here. A cross-dresser. The cross-dresser we know. Bobrisky unveiled Asoebi ahead of 450 million naira mansion party. The question is that where is this boy getting money from? Who are his customer? Bobrisky is unveiling a 450 million mansion party. He's doing a party to unveil 450 million. What business is he doing? And who are his customers? Because you can see that this kind of attitude can encourage our children to follow this kind of senseless life. I think that is now what you can get for now on what's it called, the Nation. I think right now we go to the Tribune. For the Tribune now, there is one caption here I want to read, and it says, Buhari wife, 6 ministers, 2 security chiefs leave for Turkey African Summit. You can imagine how many millions of dollars wasted. Buhari, the wife, 6 ministers, 2 security chiefs leave for Turkey Africa Summit. What are they going to discuss there? Is that one bringing the price of Gari to the rich of the poor? Is that one solving our security challenges there in Nigeria? You can see where we misplace our priority. If they just mention now Buhari wife, 6 ministers, 2 security chiefs, they have not mentioned their aides. Each of them will be going with nothing less than 10 people. Quote me. The ministers, the wife, the security chiefs. So now, if about almost 100 people are going to Turkey for one summit, if about 100 people are going to Turkey for a summit, you can see how wasteful. And that is why you see where some advanced countries are going for summit. It's just the prime minister and maybe 1 or 2 people. That's all. But here they will pack themselves as if they are going for a party. The Buhari will go with at least not less than 10 people. The wife will go at least not less than 10 aids. The 6 ministers will go with not less than 5 aids. The 2 security chiefs will go with not less than 5 aids. So what I've just mentioned here now, if you add them up together, they are getting to almost 1,800 people. And all of them will collect extra code. All of them will sleep in hotel. All of them will collect air ticket to and fro to Istanbul. You can see our problem in that country. And you say, and this same government that will not pay salaries, this same government that said they don't have enough money to cover security. You can see where our main problem lies in Nigeria. It is called misplaced priorities. Still on the Nigerian Tribune, we have this one again. Gunmen killed Kaduna lawmaker. That's still the same insecurity we are talking about. Gunmen have killed a member of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, Honorable Rilwanu Gadagao, on the Kaduna Zaria Highway. These are bandits. Gandahu, who represented Giwa constituency of the state, was the chairman of the Committee on Local Government and Rural Development in the Assembly. He was reported to have been killed on Monday night by bandits who attacked travelers on the Kaduna Zaria Road. The body of the lawmaker was later discovered on Wednesday morning. You see what I'm talking about? Our roads are not safe. They are attacking every day. And that same road they have been attacking, and there is nothing the government can do. They have been attacking in Kaduna Abuja Highway, attacking in Lokoja Abuja Highway, attacking in Kaduna Zaria Highway. These are places that are close to the seat of power. And attack takes place on almost on daily basis. Tomorrow again, I'm coming here again when I'm reading news, you will still see again another attack in all those areas. Where are our security agencies? Where are our security agencies? Attacking human life is no longer valuable at all. 7 dead, 19 injured in Ibadan auto crash. 7 dead, 19 injured in Ibadan auto crash. You see? Lagos Ibadan Expressway they have been doing that road for the past almost 8 years now. They didn't finish it. They'll be budgeting, and people will be packing the money. Rebudgeting, and people will be packing the money. People will be packing the money. They will not do what is expected. And it's claiming lives. That's why they say if you don't fight corruption, corruption will fight back. Will kill our people. And this is what is happening. This one again is from federal. It's about the Justice Odile's residence attack. Federal government arraigned 15 suspected invaders of Justice Odile's residence. They have arranged them. We don't know. I don't know. There's something that we are not getting right. Did they want to assassinate her? Did they want to kill her? Who sent them? The federal government on Wednesday arraigned 15 suspected invaders of the residence of Supreme Court Judge Justice Mary Odile at the Federal High Court Abuja. The suspects were arraigned before Justice Nkeonye Maha on 18-count amended charges bordering on forgery, criminal trespass, intimidation, extortion, among others, contrary to sections of the law. Go to the Tribune, you will see it. You will see the full story there. Now let's go to this online news from the Premium Times. From the Premium Times now. this is coming. How Rep diverted over 5.2 billion naira in 2019 report. That is credited to Premium Times. How Rep diverted 5.2 billion naira. And you will say Nigeria is not rich. You are making a very big mistake that Nigeria is not rich. Most of European countries are not as rich as Nigeria. Because in European countries and advanced countries in North and South America, if this kind of money is leaving the system, their system will have collapsed totally by now. Where they are stealing billions. That system will collapse. Any country in Europe that they are carrying all this kind of money, they are embezzling, they are diverting it, that system, that economic system of that such countries will collapse. That is to tell you that Nigeria is rich. The money is there, but the insincerity of our leaders to spend the money where they ought to have spent it for the benefit of the people is the real problem. Money that is meant for a community, only one person will pocket it. How Nigerian government can end banditry. That is credited to the governor of Sokoto State, Tambuwa. I think they should consult him fast too. They should consult him fast so, since he knows how to end it. NSAS panel summoned 4 police officers over suspect's disappearance. NSAS, they have suspect has disappeared. I hope they have not killed that suspect. They have not killed that suspect to cover up information. Group sues Amechi Malami over maritime security contract. They have their rights. I'm not interested in taking board position in FBN Holding, First Bank. That is credited to Femi Otedola, the business mogul. He says he's not interested in taking board position. Your strike notice ill-advised, insensitive. That is coming from Pro-Chancellor's committee to ASU. It's still the same story. Desani EFCC uncovers additional $72.8 billion in Fidelity Bank. You see, if we are to fight corruption, it has to start from our financial institution. The banks are those who are the sector aiding and abetting crime in Nigeria. They're the one keeping all this money. They're the one transferring all this money for these people. The bank. It's very surprising. I think at this junction we'll go to our discussion segment this morning, and I'm going to bring somebody on board to discuss still on Ondo State issue, because that is still the burning issue now in our media space. We still want to discuss that issue. We are bringing somebody that is very an authority, an indigene of that state too, and he's a political player in that state. We want to bring him on board to throw more light on the speech delivered by Governor Rotimi Akeredolu on his 8-point agenda headed by his son. Let me go now and try and see if I can bring my guest, His Excellency Prince Eniola Ojajuni. trying to get across to him. I think I got across to Prince, His Excellency. I think we got across to him, and we're trying to bring you on board. In a very short while, I'm going to bring in Prince Eniola Ojajuni is coming live here to discuss issue of Ondo State. He is an indigenous of Ondo State, precisely from Ondo South, that lays the golden egg, and he was a governorship aspirant in that state in the last election, and I think I'm bringing him here in a short while. We'll be talking to our viewers. Talking to our viewers. I think. Okay, I think it's set for us now. Prince, are you set for us to come on live?
Yeah, I'm here. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring you live for our viewers that are waiting all over the world to hear from you. Yes, you are now live on Savannah News Television. Your Excellency, Prince Eniola Ojajuni, you are welcome to Savannah News Television.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you
please.
for having me once again.
Thank you. Please, how is Lagos weather today?
Well, Lagos is cool. It's about 35 centigrade. It's nice.
Oh, you are perfect.
I'm in Kodu precisely. It's very nice.
It's very okay. Nice weather. That is good. That is a very good one. Also, Toronto is okay this morning. We are having 7 degrees this morning, and it's going to be a little bit hot. Unlike yesterday, that was it was a little bit cold. No snow though for the past 3 days, but it has been very, very chilly. Well, Prince Eniola, having said that, let's go to the main issue this morning. As a stakeholder in Ondo State, and I haven't rolled out a manifesto before in that state, wanting to become a governor in that state, and we are sure you have you listened to the governor's speech during the inauguration of the commissioners?
Yes, I just did about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I listened to it.
Okay. So, which means you can discuss, you can throw more light on what the governor has rolled out to the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, what you said you have listened to that to the governor, and he has mentioned 8-point agenda. In that very period too, he sworn in commissioners without portfolio then, but now they have gotten portfolio though, because in that hall then it was only Babajide Akeredolu that went out of that hall with a portfolio as the DG of PPMIU project. I think it's project monitoring something. You know, I haven't listened to his speech. What do you deduce from the statement, from the address of Mr. Governor?
Well, once again, thank you for having me, Mr. Jeffs. Good afternoon, viewers and engineers and people of Sunshine State. You see, when we have leaders who don't listen to advice, who don't think about the interests of the people, but their personal interests, it's quite unfortunately. I listened to Mr. Governor's speech. I don't know, maybe this man, he talk as if the bitterness, the kinds of anger, it's not open for criticism. It's not. He doesn't want people to talk about his government. All he wants people to be continue praising him. And those who are praising him, they are praising him because of what they want to get from him. Those who are praising him, they are praising because they are politically broke. You understand? So for some of us who knew the systems and who know how to work, we continue to talk until they do the needful thing. Until the Mr. Governor bring up policy, rural policy that can be able to create an enable environment for investor, for job creation, in Ondo State. Nobody is fighting. The people of Ondo State have elected Mr. Governor to lead in another 4 years. Whether good or bad, they should be able to accept it. You understand? But having listened to his statement, it's quite unfortunate, like Mr. A man, a leader, a Yoruba leader, it can be, he's not open to critics, he's not open to advice, he talk as if bitterness and anger. You can see when he was talking about the issue of government launch, I look at it that those states need a new government launch. The one we have, they won't happen to it. Can't you renovate it? You understand? Can't you renovate it? You understand? So the money he's spending on a new government launch is enough money to put him on a oil plant, an oil pump that can be able to create jobs. If the government put the money there and invest the money there, they can easily privatize this project for investors to take it over so they can create jobs for our people. But all they could believe to do that, for them to invest their own personal Lexus life. I believe that the next 3 years is going to leave that position, and the next governor coming have a lot of jobs to do. It's unfortunate, it's not open for critics. It's unfortunate that a whole leader, a whole governor of a state like Ondo State could be able to judge a statement at this critical hour, open, utter statements that are not friendly to these people. You can see it saying that if there's a civil servant in Ondo State, they should not expect something. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate at this critical hour.
Yeah, Prince. I hope you saw you listened to the area where he was praising his son to high heaven. He even sang a song there. Edumare fún wa lórí lólú ọmọ, Edumare fún wa lólú ọmọ. And he was saying that because he said he has one of the most intelligent son on earth. That is the only person that can govern the state. Because if you listen to his 8-point agenda, which the state is sitting on right now, which is the pivot of where the state is being governed, the 8-point agenda is under the leadership of PPMIU, where the son is the DG. So invariably the son is the de facto governor. What do you have to say about this?
I said it last time. I said it's a call duty to Ondo State youth, particularly the so-called the APC youth, for a governor to come out, because I could remember. In fact, I was thinking that about 5 youth from Ondo South will make that list, because I knew how this youth work vibrantly. Particularly, I don't want to make the guy from Ojibo. This guy personally come to my hotel more than 10 times to convince me to support governor. They were working night and day. Likewise with Makoko from Akure South Central. This guy was working. So it's not telling the youth of Ondo State there is no variable or a youth in Ondo State that have what it takes to try except his son. It's quite
But Prince, the same youth were the one singing the praises of his son at the hall.
They are swimming in the poverty. They are swimming in their ideas of poverty. They can't talk because they are swimming in ideas of poverty.
If you say no, Prince, if you say poverty, sorry, Prince, let me come here. If you say poverty, we have a member of Ondo State House of Assembly who was even leading the squad.
I'm coming there.
Okay.
You see, they are swimming in the ideas of poverty and the ideas of a member of House of Assembly who was busy going around to campaign for a governor under the umbrella of governor's son. That shows the credibility of that irresponsible House of Assembly members. That is why he called them names now. They cannot talk. Do you know, a brother of mine who was lobbying for an appointment in this government called me that, don't let me say it here. He called me that if I can't support Mr. Governor, I should just keep quiet. Other good or bad is our governor, they will accept it. So 89% of Ondo politicians, they are jobless and they don't have ideas. Oh, they are jobless.
Yeah, we even learned that immediately. We learned that even the portfolio given to the commissioners was done by the PPMIU. They are the one that allocated portfolio to commissioners.
Definitely is the Director General of ministry. I've told you last time, any memo cannot go to the governor without approval of GD. If, for example, I'm sending a proposal to the governor will send proposal to his son to go and minute onto it. If the proposal is sent to the Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Commissioner for Commerce, he does not have any constitutional right, anything to say, and a minute, they have to send it back to his son. You understand? That's why I say they are running the government of Imo State and Ibadan. You understand? They are running the government of Imo State and Ibadan. In a state that is busy looking for what to do, how to do it, you can't see Lagos State. Can't you see Oyo State? How many they have been smacking their wife going from one place, one inert meeting, one economic meeting, security meeting, this meeting, another.
And we learned that a trip of Her Excellency Arabini Betty, they say a trip outside the state, one of her trip outside the state, it got about almost 10 million.
Of course, I don't.
And this is a state that could not even pay salary for 6 months.
You see, if we continue ranking of this, on those states, at one chance, we're at one chance already now. We're at one chance.
Prince, you are from Ondo South, right?
Yeah.
And you campaign during the election for your party and for yourself, right? And you and also you follow the campaign of Rotimi Akeredolu, the incumbent governor. During the campaign, they said they have started bitumen exploration. Please, are they exploring bitumen now, please? Because it's in your area.
It was political campaign propaganda. There's nothing like that in Ondo South. There's nothing like, even if there's nothing like that, it was just a political propaganda. They have nothing like that. Nobody is installing bitumen in Ondo State. There's nothing like that. I told you the last time, the issue of chocolate factory. Where is the chocolate factory? Where are the people that work in chocolate factory? Who are the distributors in the market? We can see chocolate in the shop. Yesterday, I was at Shoprite in Kenya. I was looking at accident. Do we see chocolate from Ondo State? They say Ondo State produce chocolate. They asked me when, how. It was just packaging to deceive the people of Ondo State. During the campaign in 2020, do you see where Lucky that will mention about job creation, about policy, about how to, and nobody is asking questions. We were together in debate that was organized by the PFM and the CAN. Myself and Ita Odegede and Dapo were driven critical economic draft that how those things were going to work. When Lucky that were coming, the organizer of this summit, of this debate, they have to call some of us up. Lucky does not say anything particularly to no investment, nothing. All he continues to be saying that the governor is working, governor is this and that. These people, they have no ideas on how to govern on those things. Fortunately that we were being deceived the second time. You understand? And people from those things were being deceived because of their money policy. And they are now seeing it now. They are now seeing what we are advocating for, what we are demanding, that the people from those things demand better of what we have today.
Are you sure they have seen it? Because even up to now, they are even still saying Mr. Governor has done the right thing, appointing his son as the de facto governor.
Myself, I'm not against that. I'm not against it. If you like, let him appoint his in-law from Imo State. But in particularly, we have about 10 Imos who are SC in the government office in Ondo State. We have about 10 Imos who are SC.
Are you sure? Are you sure of this? Are you sure of this revelation that you are doing now, because you are talking to the world?
You are a journalist. Now make your confirmation and investigate it. If I'm lying, if you want me to give you name, well, after this I can use it. I give you the links.
Really?
We have about 10 Imos. We have about 10 Imos people who are working on those state government house now. You understand? And the funny part of this, the set of this youth who are still advocating, supporting these people, because they are jobless, they don't have idea, they don't have option to be president, so that they can have their daily bread. You understand? They don't have any ideas, they have to continue to be president because they need to continue their submission of financial income. I know some youth in the state who are better off Jide, but today because of because of what they want to eat, they are submission to Jide. I'm telling you, my brother, I know a commissioner among this commissioner who will call Jide Baolisa. Sir, a commissioner among this commissioner.
Sake.
I'm telling you, a commissioner among this commissioner will be calling Jide Baolisa during the nomination, during the party, and you know they are Regina. You understand? So it's just they are jobless set of people. Like I say, if I'm Femi Agagun, if Mr. Governor give me this appointment, I would rather dominate the appointment to one of the youngest party man from Ilutitu or Osoro. Because that one too, how many how many investment that Femi Agagun have? They are jobless, they are politicians who don't have any jobs.
Are you saying that Femi Agagun is broke?
My brother, they are extraordinary broke. What for packaging? How many investment only? How many investment? How many induction only? Did he have a factory pure water? He was a chief of that to his brother for almost 7 years. Did he have any investment?
They were busy drinking Dom Perignon in government house in those days.
Go to Royal Bed, go to Royal Bed, go to Sunview. You go and see them. Did go up and down.
No, your Excellency, you please, what you cannot prove. Don't roll it out here.
Somebody don't like me now because I will tell the truth. Some group came to my house yesterday. Some Ilaje youth came. I said the Ilaje people are the problem of Ilaje. 87% of Ilaje are behind there. Yeah, doyalaya, yeah, goma number. The reason why, because these people, they are not exposed. They are not exposed to critical environment whereby you can think and develop ideas. Come to Lagos State. I've said it, Ondo State government need to come and learn from Lagos and Oyo State. Even Oyo State are doing better than Ondo State. Seriously.
But the governor said, but the governor was given an award as the best governor in Nigeria. So why is he coming to Lagos State?
Party award, if not award, party award. There was an award. Those taking in last month. Money. If you lower award, I told you I don't have any money for award. I don't want somebody to come and be stopping that God judging Afela award for an I told them, do I even deserve this award? I told those young men, I said, do I even deserve this award? I don't, the party award. My brother, Mr. Jam, you are your Lord. I'm saying it. People should listen. I've never give anybody one naira, not give for any award. I have over 8 awards here. No, I've never. All these party award in Nigeria. Those states, MRD, Mr. MRC award, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. B, all because.
But like the award given to Our Excellency Alabrini Betty in Abuja was given to her by a reputable organization where they pack all our government functionaries to Abuja.
Abuja is a laughable award, my brother. In Nigeria today, this is what our leaders do. Even the organization, the politician has buy the mindset of our technograph, both in the media. When I contested for House of Assembly in 2015, there was this particular reporter, I will say his name, Eniola from Punch. Eniola came to my 12 to interview me. Mr. J, I'm telling you to Punch. Eniola, after the interview, I offer Eniola transfer or you get to Kubalomi. Eniola Punch.
That's the professional. That's the professionalism.
I offer Eniola money. Eniola money for just 5. Oh no, Prince. Eniola rejected. That is why I love Punch today. I love that guy Eniola in Punch. He rejected the money. But today, MMA media for interview me, particularly on those states.
Today, you will see our media men hang around the CPS, the chief press secretary to the governor for envelope every Friday. One penny welfare. to carry news.
Because institutions are not working. Nothing is working in this country. The politicians have hijacked every sector of this country. You understand? I'm not saying myself, sometimes I'm broke. Nobody cannot be broke, you know. So, but sometimes when you are broke does not mean you have to sell your grandpa like case or now.
Like what our youth are, like what Ondo State youth are doing. In fact, I know that within them they know what the governor is doing is wrong, and I know that 70%.
The only man like that in Ondo State I expect a lot. What to cost in insurance in peace. Omojua, Pastor Omojua. I gave Pastor Omojua a particular proposal. Pastor Omojua, look at this proposal. What I gave Mr. Jab. The first time of a governor, it took me to governor's office. When the governor, look into this project. This young man is not asking you for money. He's not asking for anything. He's just giving this idea to the government to work on this. You know what happened? Governor handed over me to Oyewumi, the dumped it dead. It dies there. Because there are some people in my local government who believe that if this thing is being executed and it become, and overridden. You understand? They don't believe in any ideas. They don't believe even when you have an idea, bring your idea. Other than hijack your idea, they don't believe because they don't have any existing idea.
Yeah, Your Excellency. At this junction, we will come to the end of this discussion. Please, in just a minute, your parting words for Ondo youth, in particular, because they are the leaders of tomorrow. And I don't know, is it your parting words for Ondo youth?
Particularly the student of Ondo youth. The student of Ondo, in fact, they've sold their bad price. All the students in Ondo State, they need to go and rethink. All the university in Ondo State has been shut down. And their government is going from one place to another. They cannot set up a protest or to come. The best they will do, they even go to the same government and be saying the government is doing well in the educational sector. My advice for the people of Ondo State, particularly the youth, they should have a rethink ahead of 2023 because I know that we cannot afford to elect some set of Ogogoro set of people in the National Assembly.
No, but the same youth now, they have the same youth in Ondo State. They have formed BAP's rescue squad that they are gunning for the DG of PPMIU, that is Babajide Akeredolu, the son of the governor, to go to the National Assembly to represent Owo and Osei federal constituency. The same youth. How about that?
I can assure you that coming to 2023, 87% of legislative that are coming from Ondo State will be opposition party. Go and sit down.
Okay. You are a politician, so I won't argue. You are a politician, I won't argue with you.
I can assure you of that. The opposition party will take over the legislative house of Ondo State, both from the House of Assembly and from the House of Representatives.
You may be right. You may be right, but I can assure you too that APC will give the ticket of Osei federal constituency to the son of the governor, either by fire or by crook.
We will definitely lose, seriously, because I know a group of set of youth today they're not common, they have what it takes. 2023 election is not about money, it's about personality, and people want to work. I can assure you that 80% of Ondo people now wanting more, they are getting their sense. But for so far, the reason why you see them lobbying now because they don't have any source of income, they need money. That's why they are on social media praising the government. One of it that praise the government is just to carry body, shake your body, and put something on the table. You understand? So they are not doing it willingly. They are doing it out of their conscious mind. So I wish I want Ondo State youth to go and rethink ahead of 2023, and every one of them should go out there because we see over 800,000 PVC and INEC office in Alambaka. They should go and get their PVC. PVC is the only way you can let good people go from the local government level to the House of Assembly and to the House of Representatives and the Senate.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Eniola Ojajuni, He was a governorship candidate of CNPP in the last election. Sorry?
NNPP.
Sorry, NMPP in the last gubernatorial election in Ondo State. He is a political analyst and same time a social commentator. Thank you very much, Prince Eniola, for being with us on Savannah News this morning. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. Gentlemen and ladies, we thank you for everything. I think you have heard from His Excellency Prince Eniola Ojajuni on the issue of Ondo State, and he spoke extensively on the speech of Mr. Governor during the inaugural and swearing ceremony of the commissioners. Having said that, I think we are coming to the end of this morning segment, paper review and discussion, and we will be rolling out news as it all unfold. Today is the time now. From here is 6:40 a.m. in the morning. And I'm sure that our viewers across the world have gotten one or two information of happenings in Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. Good morning.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things are positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Jaffa. Savannah News TV. Gemileke, I'm a leading witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Thank you. We come to the end of this program, the morning section. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Savannah News Television. Thank you.